I want to show you a principle that I hope encourages you. Check this out. These problems, issues, and distractions, heavy, huge, serious, and they are technically the same exact size as these problems, issues, and distractions. Literally, the only difference between the two is the life that I gave one. It's the only difference. And because of the life that I gave one, it seems so much bigger than the other. It seems so much more insurmountable. It seems so much more polarizing, and they're literally the same size. When I think about this, it's like it's unavoidable, right? It's like I can't even get around it. It's right in my face. And when I look at this one, it almost seems insignificant. And if you compare the two, you would say to yourself, probably and possibly, you would say like, you know what, this person here, they got some major stuff going on. And this person, it seems like they don't go through anything. When the truth is, everybody's going through something. But what are you giving life to? Because that's the key. What are you focusing on? Literally, when these two balloons started out, the problems and the issues and the distractions and the frustrations and the letdowns and the heartbreaks were the same size. The only difference is I gave life to one and not the other. And the life that I gave it made it so much bigger than it really is. Man, I hope this is helping somebody. Because there's a key here and there's a principle here. And the truth of the matter is problems and distractions and issues and all those things are unavoidable. But what I can change is the life that I give it. Now watch this. Same thing. Now, if I could say like person A and person B, right? See, this person A has the same access to God as person B. I literally wrote the same thing on both these balloons. But why does this seem so much more prominent than this? Why is God so much bigger to this person than to this person? Well, here's the answer. It's because of the life and the energy and the focus that person A gave and person B didn't. We all have the same access to God. We all have the same opportunity that God's given us, right? And so when you tell person A to trust God, they're like, absolutely. Like, my God is big, strong, and mighty. When you tell person B to trust God, they like, I don't think he can do it. Because when you're talking to person B, this is the God you're talking about. And this God ain't gonna come through for me. I'm sorry. But what's the difference? David actually tells us the difference in Psalms 34. He says this, "Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together." Magnify means, it's simple. It means make big. We have the ability to make God bigger. In a theological sense, right? God is all powerful, all knowing. He's endless, right? But in terms of our own lives, we have the ability to make him bigger or not. So what David is encouraging us to do is magnify the Lord in our own lives. Make him big. Breathe life into your relationship with God. Give it your focus, give it your all. And then all of a sudden, he becomes a lot more bigger than your problems. All of a sudden, he becomes a lot more influential than he used to be. Now, when you say God can do it, it just seems so much more realistic to me than it did in the first place. Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us exalt his name together. Make God big.